Hello my lovelies, how are you? Happy Wednesday. I hope everyone's okay and everybody is feeling well. We are all packed and ready for the retreat. The van is packed. It's only a little van, not like a transit, it's a smaller one that. I'm not sure where our suitcases are going. Sarah's going to have them on her lap, I think, while I drive. It's literally packed to the brim. It really is. We've tried to get in a bit of everything for everyone. So hopefully we haven't forgotten anything. I think we're sorted. I think we're all ready for it. So yes, all really excited about that. So we will be leaving bright and early tomorrow to get all set up before everybody arrives, which is lush. And then we've got the first lot of ladies come in, and then they all go off home. Well, not all of them, because some of them are staying for the second one, but most of them go home, and then we've got another lot of ladies coming on Sunday. So yeah, very, very, I'm really excited about it. So let's say hello to some people. Hi Lindy Lou, hello my darling, hi Natalie, hi Jean, hi Caroline, who else is there? Hi Helen, hello darlings. I have packed my suitcase. I haven't put any toiletries in yet. I need to go and do that this evening, and I've got to pack the sewing machine, but everything else is done. I'm feeling very, very organised, which probably means I've forgotten something major. Normally when I'm feeling this organised, I leave something major behind, so I will do a double check. Anyway, we're going to go straight over to the overhead, and we are going to get on with a little project tonight. So you're excited too. Oh, fabulous, Caroline. I see you tomorrow, darling. Hi, Joyce. So, right, let's go over we go. So what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to be making one of these little cathedral window pincushions. Okay. I'll take those bits off for a moment. I'll take all that out. I've used the Ancient Beauty again because I'm a little bit obsessed with this at the moment. And I've done a little bit of fussy cutting. I really like the fact that that mandala sits right in the centre. Are you joining the challenge? Oh no, I've left it at the shop. Oh, damn it. Oh, Carolyn, I've left it at the shop. I did it all and I've left it over there in my... Hang on. In my, not rush, but getting the van and all sorted, I've left the challenge post. I'll try and do it tomorrow. I'll go and pick it up in the morning. I'll try and do it tomorrow, or it's going to have to be after the retreat. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry guys. Completely forgot. Totally forgot. I wrote everyone's name out. They're all in the bag and I've left it at the shop. I've got a lot going on. I am a numpty. I am. Sorry, Caroline. I will... When Sarah and I have got 2 minutes, we will draw it. We'll do a quick live and we'll just draw that. Okay, guys? I promise I'll do it in the next couple of days. I'll go and pick it up from the shop and we'll do it at the retreat. Yes, we'll take it to the retreat. Lovely. Yeah, sorry. Brain like... There's been a lot going on. There was a lot to organise the last couple of days. And I actually wrote it all out and I've left it over there. Sorry. Promise I will do it. I'll do it at the retreat and we'll do a live. Take it to the retreat and show everybody at the retreat. Yes, I will. That sounds like a plan, Sean. Good idea. Right, let's get back to the pincushion. Ah, sorry, peeps. Right, so little cathedral windows. So we're going to have a little go at the cathedral window technique tonight, but you can use this as a block. Okay, you'll forgive yourself. I will. I'll just, yeah. It's been a lot going on. I will... You can use this as a block, which you'll see in a moment, but you can also turn the block directly into this lovely little pincushion. And because of how the cathedral window technique works, it's great for tucking all your... You can put all your clips on here. You see, look, because you get this little lip. It holds all your binding clips, and then you can chuck all your pins in the centre. So what you're going to need is... Hi, Carol, how are you? You can always ask me at the retreat. Yes, we will definitely do it at the retreat, guys. I will sort it out and we'll do it then, okay? And we'll do a little live or something, okay? I promise. So what you're going to need is you're going to need 4 5-inch squares. So this would be great for a charm pack, okay? So I've cut mine out of, again, I'm using up this Ancient Beauty because I was obviously using it for the block and I thought, well, I'll do it out of this as well. And you will also need another 4 5-inch squares out of a different colour. Okay, one makes this bit here, like the lip bit, and the other bit makes the base. Okay, so when you're picking your colours, and then you'll need one piece which is 5.5 inches, and this is the bit that I fussy cut. I fussy cut it to get that mandala right in the centre. Okay, so that's the bit that's going to sit here, which you'll see. So if you've got a fabric that's got a nice big pattern or something, it's really nice, it sits in the center. Okay, so first things first, bit of ironing. Oh, hang on, I've had a little pop-up thing come up. Let me just get rid of that. There we go. So how are you all? Is everyone okay? Oh, there goes my iron. You all okay? Everyone all right? So I'm going to make this the base. Or should I make that? Which way around should we do it? No, I'm going to make this the base bit, and I'm going to make this the curved bit, okay, which is kind of the outline. So these ones need ironing in half. So what we're going to do is literally just fold them in half like that and press them well. I made sure I starched my fabric before I cut it. Okay, so just make sure you starch it. You could absolutely size this up, because I think it would make a beautiful pillow as well, cushion for the, you know, like sofa or something. You could size this up to make it much, much bigger. You could, like, as you'll see in a moment, you could put these together as a quilt. You know, this block, you know, just, it's traditional cathedral window. It's just how we're going to put it all together, which makes the little pin cushion. There we go. Right, so ironed all 4 of those ones in half. So I've got folded edge here, all my raw edges, and then we're going to sandwich this up. So I'm going to take one of my 5-inch base squares, and I'm going to put this one so it's going top right to top bottom left, and I've got my raw edges over here, so I'm just going to line that up like that. Okay, I'm going to do exactly the same, so put a second one on exactly the same like that, and then I'm going to put another base square right sides together. So I'm sandwiching these triangles in between 2 base squares, and then I'm going to clip the side that I'm going to sew. So I'm going to, you've probably all done cathedral window before. We've definitely done it as a block of the week. You're fed up with this awful weather. Oh yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? We got absolutely drenched today. Packing the van, the heavens emptied. Eileen, you should have ordered the charm pack or the layer cake. I love the fabric. there may be some at the pop-up shop, Eileen. Don't you worry about that. I've put a couple of charms and a layer in the into the pop-up shop, darling, so you'll be able to see it when you're there. We're going to repeat that process exactly the same. So I've got a base, my 2 triangles, exactly the same way, and then one on top. All right, so I'm making 2 little sandwiches, and then clip that same side. Okay, like, oh, just make sure, oh, hang on, that moved a bit when let's just realign that like that and like that. There we go. And what I'm going to do is we're going to stitch down the side that I've got the clips on. Okay, so you can see I've made this little sandwichy bit like that. All right, we're going to stitch down there. Okay, over to the machine. Oh, sorry, excuse me, my voice is going. That's not good, is it? When I'm going to be talking for the next 6 days, a lot. Okay. Yeah, don't worry, Eileen. I thought people are going to love this. I'll take some with me, so that's what I've done. I'm taking it with me. I've definitely got some there, so don't worry. Okay, all the way down. I'm glad you love it as well. I absolutely love this fabric. You could use a 1/4 inch if you want to. If you want to make this more of a quilt, but because I'm doing a pin cushion, I'm giving myself just a bit more of a seam allowance, and I'm using just edge of foot on my normal general sewing foot. Give myself a little bit more of a seam, okay? Down we go that side. So we'll just stitch in those 2 together. Those 2, it's 4 pieces, because you've got 4 pieces there. Okay, and back over we go. This is one of the few times that you would press your seams open. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this out, because I want it to be like that. So I've got one triangle going this way, one going that way, and we're going to press this seam open. I know we don't normally do that, but because of the amount of bulk that you've got here, this really does help. Okay, so let's just go down there and press that open. There we go. That's one, and exactly the same on the other. Open that out, and then press that open. So I'm just going to find, there it is there. Oh, excuse me. I got a real tickle. Here we go. Yeah, we were packing the van and it's been a cold wind and it went fine to start with, and then suddenly the heavens opened and we just got drenched, absolutely drenched. There we go. So you've got two that look like that. Okay. These actually is a way of making flying geese as well. You can make flying geese like this. You can make curved flying geese. So you can actually then pull this back and stitch it down and use it in like borders and stuff and make curved flying geese. It looks really pretty. You know, hopefully you can sort of see that. But anyway, we're not doing that tonight. That's for another day. And then we're going to turn this so that it makes a diamond. I want to put these right sides together. And you want to make sure that this centre seam is right. So I'm just going to put a pin through that centre seam and find that centre seam just there, like that. Make sure that's lined up because you want this to be nice and straight. There we go, like that. Make sure all those raw edges, it's a little bit fiddly here, but just take your time, get those raw edges together. Come on. Oh, that one doesn't want to go. Sorry, 2 seconds, I've got to turn it towards me. That's better. Doesn't help you guys, but I just needed to turn it while I got the edges together like that. Clip or pin it. Same this side. See, that one's gone together beautifully. Raw edges together like that. There we go. There, and a couple of extra clips. Make sure it's all in. And make sure that seam stayed together, which it has. I can take that pin out now and put a clip there because that holds, the clip helps hold those seams down flat. And again, we're going to stitch all the way down there, okay? So back over we go. It's freezing and wet there. Oh, I know. My husband, I was on the, he's back up in London because obviously he works up there, and I was on the phone to him last night and he was like, you do realise there's flood warnings, don't you? All round sort of like Chepstow way and everything. He said, are you going anywhere near Malvern? I was like, nope, not this time. Nowhere near Malvern. And straight down the M5. Hopefully there won't be any floods on the M5 because me and van and floods are not a good combination. So all the way down there like that. But it's going to be okay because we are going to be in the lovely hotel where it's nice and warm and they're going to feed us. It's going to be lush. Okay, so again, open this one up. So just open up that seam. Come on, where's that other seam there? There it is, like that. And press it open. It really does help with this one if you press it open. That centre bit, there is a lot of bulk there. So extra press. If you've got a clapper, if you've got a wooden clapper, like one of these, extra helpful. Or, you know, just a book or something, you know, something heavy that you can put down on it like that, and it just helps flatten it all out. Okay, so we've now got something that looks like that. Okay, and now we're going to put in our fussy cut bit. Now, I should have said this at the beginning. If you are going to fuss it, and I mean, this is a circle, so it doesn't matter. But if you've got something directional, it's going to end up being on point. It's going to end up being a diamond. So just think about that when you are actually like cutting out it and everything. Did you ever find what happened with the van? Oh, it's a long story, Natalie, and not for here. Next time I see you, I'll tell you, lovely. It's not a great story, to be honest, and we're still dealing with it all, to be frankly. Don't ever anybody hire from Enterprise. So, but anyway, and we are up a hill, so less chance of flooding, definitely. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take it to the machine and we're going to do a bit of top stitching. Now I'm going to be pulling over this bit here because it's anchored underneath. We're going to be pulling this over basically as much as it will go without, so you don't want to pull it so much. Can you see how this is raising? Pulling it so much that it raises like that. But you do want to kind of give it that curve and stretch it. All right. Now you can pin it if you want to. I don't tend to because I like to work with the fabric as I'm stitching and just adjust that curve as I go. All right. I'm hoping you're going to be able to see this as I'm stitching, but I'll just talk you through it now. I'm going to start stitching up here. Okay. And we're going to top stitch this. So we're going to be about, what, 1/16 of an inch, a couple of threads in, as neatly as we can. We're going to top stitch all the way down this curve. When I get to this point here, I'm going to leave my needle down so that I can turn and then pull this one over. And you want one to sit underneath the other, okay, like that. So don't let that ping up. Okay, can you, I don't know if you can see, that one actually wants to sit, naturally it wants to sit underneath that one. So just think about that. I would actually probably stop about, well, I would stop here and then just check my thing, because I don't want to try and force that one over, make a mess there. It naturally wants to do that. Okay, so we're going to go over to the machine and hopefully you'll be able to see this as I'm doing it. The other thing that I do is use a pair of scissors or a stylo. Sometimes you get them in with your machines. You get or a pair of tweezers or something, which keeps my fingers out of this. But also, I've got this old pair of scissors which I tend to use because they've got a really nice flat blade, just the like surface there, and it holds everything down. I can keep my fingers out of the way. So I've also put in a cotton, which is the right colour, so my top stitching doesn't show. I prefer that look. However, you can, if you want to, do a decorative stitch, or do a decorative thread. I could have picked out a gold or something, which would have been really pretty as well. So I'm just using take that pin out there, I'm using the sort of flat of my scissors, this old pair of scissors, just to hold it so that my fingers aren't right near that needle. There we go. I'm going round that edge, and when I get to about there, this is when I would check this one and go, all right, yeah, that one wants to sit underneath. So again, tuck that under with my scissors, kind of using this hand over here to hold that in place. Hold that down there, hold that down there, like that. I'm going to go up to where it joins, there, stop with my needle down, pivot the whole thing, and then come round this one. Okay, so I'm coming down and round this side now. Okay, like that. All the way round. I want to get to this bit, I want to kind of hold it flat so I can see. There we go, and then I'm going to test this one like that. Which way does that one want to go? Yeah, that wants to sit underneath as well, so that's good. Sometimes they, depending on how this, that original seam is, they want to sit one way or the other. So I always like to just double check which way. Hi there. Oh, don't worry about being late. It's a Jenny Raymer technique. Oh, is it? Oh, I did not know that. Fabulous. I mean, cathedral window is quite an old traditional way of doing it. It's a very, very traditional block cathedral window. I didn't know this was that. Maybe I saw it. You hand stitch at this stage and tuck some wadding under the centre square. It makes it more 3D. Yes, that looks really lovely actually. I could have added a piece of wadding under here as well, and it gives it a little bit more oomph to it. I'm going to add wadding, but in a different bit in a moment. There we go. All the way down to there. Stop and wait and see the last side. Let's test that one, which way, yeah, it wants to go underneath as well. So that's nice, they've all gone underneath. Sometimes they don't want to. Sometimes they want to go, hello. Hi Alan, how are you, lovely? Nice that you could join us. So I'm just going to hold that one down. Oh, went too fast there. There we go. All the way down and round, and this is the final side. So I can... Yeah, Claire, that's a really nice idea to add that little bit of wadding under there. It really gives it a nice finish. You can almost trapunto it as well, and I'm just going to back stitch just a weeny bit. You could add, more than wadding. You could add some toy stuffing in there and make it really sort of, what's the word? Not bumpy, like puffed up. I could have put some wadding under there or added some toy stuff in and made that really 3D as well. Okay, so hopefully you can see that that's gone all the way around really nice and neatly. All right, we're nearly there, but I am going to put some wadding in now. Now I used just scraps of wadding. You can see I Frankensteined this. I just zigzagged some together, so it was big enough. And I just want it to be the same size. So I'm going to spray base this down and then just trim off the excess. Okay, so looks beautiful. I love this fabric, Claire, I really do. Hi Anne, how are you? Oh, you just got in, lovely. Oh, long day for you, my darling. This little mandala is just, it's the prettiest fabric, it really is. So I'm just going to spray base this on. Here we go, just hold that in place a second. There we go, like that. And we're going to trim this down. So let's move my wool mat out of the way. Grab my ruler. And you're just going to trim in line with the edge of the fabric. Okay, so get rid of that bit there. You don't want any excess wadding in the seams, okay? Ooh. Ew, that was gluey and sticky. Just square all this up now. Oh, what is going on? Right, that rotary cutter's messing about. Let's try the other one. Okay, so just trim off. That's better. I think I need a new blade in my other one. Nearly there. See, that's just stretched a little bit there, so I'm just going to take that off. All right, so you could use this as blocks in a quilt. You know, you don't have to do anything else. You could just put these together and use them as blocks in a quilt. Okay, but we're going to make one of these little pin cushions. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold this in half like that and match up that top edge. There we go. You've got a lot of bulk here. Don't worry about it. It's just the edges you want. And I'm gonna pop a clip in there just to hold that. Can you see that's all matched up there? And we're going to sew down the two side edges. So that one there. Hi Maria, how are you? It's, oh, thank you. Genuinely, I'm in love with this fabric. I wish we'd have bought more on the bolt because it's just delicious. So I'm going to stitch down just my short edges, not this long edge, just my short ones, okay? So back over we go. It's going to be quite quick projects. We're nearly finished. Okay, and then, so make sure you lock stitch at the beginning because you want this nice and neat. There we go. And I'm going to back stitch there. And then we're going to go over the other side and down this one. And because you've got a lot of bulk, you know, you might need to put your walking foot on. I mean, I'm a spoiled girl and I've got a stitch regulator built in walking foot into this machine. But if you haven't, remember you can put your walking foot on, or put a jeans needle in as well, because you are going through quite a lot of bulk. Okay, so over we go to here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to repeat that the other way. So I'm going to press that together, and we're going to stitch along here. But you need to leave a gap for turning and stuffing. So the first thing I do is just open that seam up like that, give it a quick finger press. Don't press it with the iron because obviously you've got wad in there and it's just going to stretch and mess your iron up. So I'm just going to put those centre seams, match those up right in the centre. Obviously, centre seams, don't. Put a clip on, like that. Okay, and then match up all those other edges, like that, and like this. And what I want to do is I'm going to start stitching here and end at that clip. So I'm just going to stitch in maybe about an inch, inch and a half, and I want to leave a gap. So I need to leave about 2.5 inches gap. But you want to make sure you're not doing that right in the centre because of these seams, okay? So leave it to one side like that, okay? So I'm going to leave a gap here, stitch this bit, and then going to start there and stitch all the way along to this end, okay? Sorry, this camera's moved again, hasn't it? There we go, all the way down. So over we go. And remember it's fabric, so you can squish it a bit. Squish it to get it under your machine. Okay, there we go. So lock stitch. And sew down a little bit. You don't want the opening right at the edge by the point. It makes it messy. Okay, so make sure you do it at least a little bit, and then stitch from there. And you will have to kind of, as you can see, manipulate this a little bit as you go to get it through, because there's a lot of bulk up here. But just manipulate it down, keeping your stitch length as near as damn it the same. Like that. Come on, there we go. And then back stitch across that end bit, like that. Okay, we're nearly there. We're nearly finished. It's a quick one. Very, very quick. Okay. Just going to clip those bits there. Just so clip those corners like that. Get rid of a little bit of that bulk in all of the corners. Like that. And like that. And now you're going to have to talk amongst yourself a moment because I've got to pull it through this little gap. Which will go, but it's a tight squeeze because you've got a lot of bulk there. Come on. Come on. It's getting that first bit to go and then it's suddenly, it's like, oh, there we go. Come on. Right, so talk to me, ladies. What are you all up to? Is anybody who's done a cathedral window before? Have you done quilts? Have you made cushions? It is a lovely technique, although I hate pushing stuff through without splitting those seams. I might have made the gap a bit small. Come on. I've got to just get that bit through and then it'll go. Right. Come on, somebody talk to me, otherwise you're just watching me pull this through. Oh yeah, I made that gap just a little bit small. No, it's coming. It's nearly there. Come on. Nearly there. Oh, there we go. Got it. Yay. It was a small gap. I should have left. I think I only left about. You've done one with your son's socks. Oh, amazing. Oh, I love that idea. Grab your turny tool and push out those corners so it's nice and sharp. Oh, I like that idea. Cathedral window socks. Did you make it into a quilt or was it like a pillow or something? What was it, Eileen? Baby socks. You'll get it. My money's on you. Oh, I did, didn't I, Anne? I got it. I got it through. It was a battle I was prepared to win. You made a quilted sewing bag. Oh, lovely, Claire. Nice, nice. There we go. Right. Push all those out like that. Give it a good wiggle. And then you're going to stuff it. So I just used some toy stuff. Well, not toy stuffing. I used my I buy duvets. You know, the really cheap duvets. You know, sort of £8 for a single in a Tesco's or Asda or whatever, and open up the duvet or a cushion in it, the cheapy ones from IKEA, and take out all the stuff in. It's fire retardant. It's just the same as toy stuffing. Exactly the same safeguards on it, and it's perfect. You get so much for your money. Right, give it a good press. Okay, like that. Because it does get very screwed up in the process. There we go. Like that. Okay, so then you would just stuff it through that gap there. Okay, and then just hand stitch up that little bit there. Just a little ladder stitch. Oh, look, I did get that through a teeny tiny gap. I didn't leave much of a gap at all, did I? And your little pin cushion then is finished. Once you've stuffed it, that's it. Stuff it and sew it up and it's done. And then you've got, like I was saying, you've got these little bits, which are part of the, the cathedral window look, which will hold your, sorry, my voice really is going. Will hold all your clips and everything, like that. Okay. And I have hundreds of pin cushions, but I still love a new pin cushion. It's a quilt, did it by hand and took you 10 years. Oh my goodness, amazing, Eileen. Natalie sewing knitted bunting onto the twill tape. Note to self, don't try this when the pain. Oh, bless you. Will you be bringing this fabric to Malvern? If there's any left, yes, it will be coming to Malvern, Claire, but I'm not sure how much will be left, to be honest. It's going fast already. And you love this project, thank you. Oh, you're very welcome, lovely. It's a really quick, well, you saw how quick that was to do. Really, really quick. If you're making, if you've got a little craft stand or something like that, you're making little charity makes, it's a really nice little one. I love the fact that this you know, really get showcased whatever is in the front there, you know, in that centre section. So you can fussy cut something really pretty in there. Do you know what? I'll give this one in the challenge post, because I forgot the challenge post. I won't stuff this one because of postage, but I will give this one away that I've just made. Okay, I'll give this one away, so you'll have to stuff it yourself. But as well as the little prize that I've got for the challenge post, I'll put this one in as well for you. Okay, guys, so you can have this one that I've just made. Whoever wins the challenge post, that is. And you just have to stuff it yourself, but I'll give that one as well, because I don't need two that are almost identical, do I? Well, maybe I do, but I'm not going to have two that are almost identical. I'll give this one away, okay? Like I said, I won't stuff it. Hang on, I'll come back over here now, because we're done. That was it. Quick one tonight. That's a good job, because I've got to get packed up. I've got to get the machine all packed up now. But I will give this one away, okay, with the challenge post winner, which we will do either tomorrow or Friday, depending on how busy we are and everything. But I will definitely do it at the retreat. I'm so sorry I forgot, but like I said, there's been a lot going on this week. And this I'll put in with the prize as well, so you can win that one. All right. Cool. That's it then from me, guys. Really, like I said, hope you have a little go at that. I mean, that really is a half an hour project. You know, cut out, what's it, 4, 8, 9 squares of fabric. You've got really, really cute little pin cushions. I love this fabric. I'm obsessed. I really am obsessed with this fabric. It's beautiful. And I will, so there won't be a 1 o'clock now on Tuesday, because we'll be still at the retreat. But I'm hoping to do something on the Wednesday night, and then Sarah should be back on the Thursday, guys. So we will see you next week, but it'll be Wednesday night and Thursday. Nothing on Tuesday because retreat, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Oh, thank you, Grace. That's lovely. And I will, at some point over the retreat, probably tomorrow, but maybe Friday, we'll do a very, very quick live, and we'll get somebody to pull the challenge post there, okay? So I'll sort all that as well. Sorry, I forgot. Have a lush weekend. Think of us all being fed lots of cake and drinking lots of tea and playing lots of games and doing lots of workshops and sewing. Think of us if you're not coming, you know, and those of you are, yay, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, have a lovely, lovely weekend, guys. Take care. See you really soon. Bye.